It's the IMO pod with 3 young kings. Sukali, DT and Easy on this. In my opinion, we're the pod of the year. We mix the banter with the edutainment. Sukali, you know, be the girl them sugar. Don't talk DT, designate driver. Tumichi Susa, Uzi takes it too far. You never know how far you can go if you don't try. We and them boys, we're not cohesive.
Fashion.
Yeah.
But really, you're healing something there.
Yeah.
How that made you feel when you're And I know, and being, you know, us being, you know, migrants from Africa, we went through the same things. So it's like, I know that feeling. We're all now, I have situations where a man might ask me for something financially, I might be like, I ain't got it. He would never believe it because I saw you on the ground.
Yeah.
You don't understand that mask is part of my trauma healing.
100%.
I can't allow that to drop because I remember the school kids when I went in there with the trainers,
100%.
the
High-techs, that was me. High-tech.
If I wore this back home,
The gold.
I would be the man.
I had a black
When
high-tech.
I turn up to school, they laughing at me. I'm looking at them like, but this has got air bubbles.
Man said this has got air bubbles, though.
They're dying.
Are you not deep in the air bubbles,
Oxygen
fam?
in my trainers.
Are you not deep in the air bubbles,
The
fam?
man have to pull me over and say,
That's
Nah,
not
man said nah.
that's not what we do.
Do you know what was on back in them days? Was the kickers.
Kickers.
Ah, kickers.
Man
He had
had
kickers back in them
shoes
days.
from Jude. Remember Benny D?
Yeah.
Benny D
Yeah.
shoes. Oh my God.
Nah, trauma, man.
Now that school days was mad.
He came to
man.
my house yesterday, and if I was looking at I was like, bro, my closet's filled with crepes.
Even the
and
accent thing, bro. Like you say one thing, everyone's laughing. I remember I got into a fight. Because some Donny caught me picking my nose, fam. It was normal. But Africa, it doesn't one minute. Just, but I did that. He's like,
I'm like, what do you mean?
I said, what do you mean? You know what I mean?
Do you want to hear something crazy? What's so crazy about it's traumatizing.
Yeah.
There's going to be loads of people that can relate to this. Bro, I'm skating, rollerblading downstairs in my estate. They say, you rollerblading. He's about to fall over. And I went to like stop him and catch him. He turned around to my cousin and go, why is your cousin doing that thing? I didn't even know what. I didn't even know what.
I'm trying to save you.
I'm like, brother. So, like, my cousin didn't say nothing.
Man should have left him to bust his
He
head,
didn't say
man.
nothing. But I kept thinking, gay. This brother said gay. What does that mean? What does that mean? So I asked my cousin, and he said to me, when you're trying to catch him, it feels like you're trying to. The way I was offended because of the fact that, bro, I'm trying to help, fam. This is what you lot do over here, man.
This is what you lot do.
Well, everything's just a joke to you lot. Like,
Everything's a funny thing.
everything's just like, it's this clown, man. A man's trying to help you. You get
That's
me? So,
bad.
it's a deep thing.
It's a
Bro,
deep thing.
and you know what? But for me, I think I got to a point, even now, sometimes when I try to pronounce certain words, the accent come out, whatever, I've tried to like get to a point where like, man's cool with it.
I speak
Man's
in
not-
accent on
Yeah.
purpose,
I'm
man.
like, bro, man's not
On
trying to
purpose.
lose it. One thing, the
I don't wanna
different.
lose my accent.
I just say to them,
Yeah, we do
I
it
just
all
say
the
to
time
them, you
over
can
here.
think whatever you think of me. I've been here from young, so I know about this country. And I can also sell you back home.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
so I got the best of both worlds.
best of both worlds.
You know what I'm saying?
Sell you
I got
back
the best
home.
of both
Facts.
worlds.
Nah,
I can
it's
survive
crazy how
anywhere.
it's cool to be
African
360
now.
now.
Yeah.
cool to be
But
African now.
it is cool to be African
It's
now.
cool, bro.
Because
African
growing up
accent
here,
is lovely now.
A lot of man are like, I'm not. It's cool now, you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking pidgin
Yeah, bro.
all the
Everything.
time.
Yeah.
I don't give
Man.
Now my English friends I was in school laughing and saying, what does that mean, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Stick to your one language.
No, so essentially, the man them say that we paved the way then for the new
We
ones
did.
coming now. Because
These
when they're coming now,
Generation Z, they don't know how we
this generation
suffered.
now, they're
suffered,
enjoying.
bro.
Unprovoked, you just be there. ABC African bum scratcher. Just
You know, like, unprovoked.
The worst one. Pepper grains.
B.O. was another massive
Pepper
one.
grains.
Oh, man.
That's funny though, but it's crazy because with all these things, they're not really like, if I feel like as young men, if you have the proper development from home, it will help shield some of this stuff.
Yeah.
I think because our parents are migrants, for example, they didn't know what the schools were going to be like. So
Yeah.
their thing was just get good grades. We don't want to hear
Good
nothing.
grades, 100%.
They don't care about nothing that's going on in school.
Nah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a bit, so we never even had the proper information. Man's going in the blind.
Yeah,
No.
literally. Get thrown in the deep end.
And that's why a lot of us now, we have to raise ourselves.
Yeah.
You may have had your mum working or your dad working, but outside was a whole different world that they didn't want to know.
100%.
And they didn't care about. So you had to figure it
That's
out.
like when you were talking about earlier on, parents' evening, all of that. So my mum had like 2 jobs. Like, I had my stepdad, he's barely available. So fam, zero, nobody came to my parents' evening. And especially when I get into fight in school, I remember there's a time when I got into a fight in school, yeah, because someone was trying to, I can't remember, but what's his brother's name? Simeon or whatever his name was. Tried to talk about my high techs. I was like, stop. And that's the thing about I rate about our batch back in them days. Even though we were fresh, we would always stand our ground. Like, man would scuff you. Man's ready to scuff you.
They forget that.
Yeah, man would scuff you, bro. And for that, I felt like we didn't get as much. But so we scuffed now, and then the head teacher pulled us into the office, right? Started calling our parents, like sending us home. It rang my bit. The other bread, they rang. Someone's picked up after 2 rings. They've come to get him. Me ringing. They tried all the numbers. No one then picking up. I had to sit in the office, bro. Till the end of the day. Like, bro. And that's, bro, it's mad, yeah.
And you know what? It's deep, though. Like, I have this conversations with my mum now. Like, you know, like, having migrant parents, I think for any of us, I would urge anyone to have the conversation with their parents about their migration story. They're to give you the honest one.
Man said the honest one. Yeah.
I'll be real.
They cap a lot, yeah.
Because they cap because they want better for us, so they don't tell us the raw truths. The reality is our parents. So just think of this, for example, as all of us are grown adults here. Imagine leaving this country, going to a country that you don't speak the language.
You don't speak the language.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
That's the mad.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Let alone leaving my kids here. Like, leaving my kids, that
Don't even cross your mind. Yeah.
So we're dealing with a level of commitment and determination that made people leave their lives that they've known their whole life, travel way to some other part of the world under the belief of a better life for their siblings, their children, and the rest of their family. That in itself is such a deep meaning that I feel personally, if I was told that when I was young, that you're here to continue the journey.
The motivation would have been mad.
Keep it real with me. Like, you know, like talking to my mom, like hearing about them coming here, a lot of them come here, they don't have nowhere to stay.
Yeah.
They just know that, one person that used to live in our village will think he lives somewhere in London.
There, yeah. We're trying to link up with them.
They go on hunches. So you see, like, so I look at it as hunting. I grew up back home hunting. I believe in it. So our parents came to hunt, right? I think when we emerged in this side of the world, they were just so happy we don't have to do the hunting they did, that they just sent us another road. Like, you see, you just go to school, get a degree, and then give us no information.
Yeah.
That's your hunting.
I've managed to do that.
So you just do that. But here's the problem with that. We don't have the full picture.
Yeah.
So we start formulating our own ones.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say to you?
All in the traps, all of that.
The migrant stories are so important of all the parents that came over here, slept on sofas, slept on floors, slept on buses.
Wash up,
this is
train.
real shit. You know what I'm saying to you?
Fam, yeah.
I get why those parents that, you know, especially migrant parents are heartbroken when their kids don't succeed to their expectations.
Yeah.
Or rebel.
So, but there's also a balance of, say, for example, I'm anti-establishment, for example, right? And when I say anti-establishment, I'm talking about it from a sense where growing up back home, I'm from Kumba in Cameroon, right? We don't have a 999 call. There is no electricity. The people that govern the place.
Yeah.
Every time the army come, the police come around, it's always to violate. So we have a thing where we govern it. So that made me anti-establishment, where I don't believe in
the system
itself. It doesn't matter what system it is. I believe in people.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? So with that type of mentality, I'm saying, for example, if I knew the truth, say if I'm 16 and I'm in an MR2 convertible, my people might be able to look and say, okay, I'm not made for school. At that point, give me the information. Like, okay, like I got uncles that do their thing. And I'm looking at them like, say, this whole time you've been doing your thing.
Yeah.
You couldn't pull man to the side and say, yo, hey, what I got, you got man out here getting in shootouts.
Yeah.
And I'm running to you like, listen, I just had a shootout last week, you know. And you're saying, oh yeah, make sure you're careful.
And you're still not putting me on game.
I got this stamp here I can give you. We could put a couple papers so you can get some peas. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that, we don't get given the information of our parents' struggles. I feel like I said to my mum all the time, if you kept it real with me went through, I probably would be thinking twice about a lot of the stuff out there on the roads. But when you're out on the roads thinking no one cares, or it's just me, myself, and I'm just trying to figure my way through the world. You end up.
You get led astray.
You get led astray. Of course, someone's whispering something to you that you're like, huh? And on top of that, currency. When we came to this country, the pound was really strong.
It was very strong, bro. Yeah, 100%.
Tell me that we're here to make something and grab something, grab the cow and go back home.
Go back home, yeah.
And I would have put all my energy into that.
Yeah.
What's the plan? What is the plan? Yeah, what's the plan?
Back. Cool. Oh, that's it? Okay, so how is this system set up?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you get on the housing. Okay, so the education system. Okay, what the paper? What the swear down? Okay, let's look at the system. You guys came here to exploit the system respectfully.
Don't
British me off.
Yeah.
because I speak in an English accent. Tell me the plan. Don't wait till I'm in jail. You can see the road I'm going. You know where you're from. You know the sibling, the cousin you got. That he's straight A's. He's gonna stay in school.
Yeah.
You can tell that from.
Yeah, you can tell that from early.
He's gonna. Yeah, he likes football. Or him, computer games. You know who's doing what. So give us the real truth. I'm saying give us the real facts. So when I talk to my little cousin now, my thing is, what do you want to do?
Yeah. That's like me. Yeah. What do you actually want to do? Yeah.
Well, I want to be a jeweler. Okay, cool. I'm going to enroll you to a jewelry course.
There you go.
3 years. You're under. 3 years is long. You don't.
You don't really want to do that.
You don't want to be a jeweler.
No. Do you know what it is though? I feel like with a lot of our parents, like their mentality, right? They look at their kids, like they look at us, they downplay our capabilities, I think, sometimes. I'm like, oh, he's not gonna understand.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's not gonna understand, so you know what? Just tell him what he wants to know and you just go to school. Do you know what I mean? And rather than, bro, I feel like every communication at any age is important because you're planting the seed in the back of, even if they don't get at that very moment, it's still there somewhere.
It's still there.
And I believe in like the fact that our memory, the way our memory works, it sees things and locks it away and might bring it out whenever it's needed. So sometimes just plant it. Have that conversation with them as you're going along. Communicate more.
Yeah, you can see man's rebelling. You can see man just going some next road.
Yeah.
You see what's going on, man parking up. You see what's going on. I'm already break out the nest. Let me know, nah, not that way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that.
You don't want, okay, no, not that way. and then you grow up and hear like how, a lot of like the migrant parents, like how they've like patterned the system, become homeowners, and they followed through stuff. Just give me the information.
Give the information.
Don't tell me a degree is going to change my life.
Yeah.
And then now everyone's got a degree and it's just, we're looking around the room like,
What next?
what next?
I'm brave, man. When you think about it, though, it's so backwards because our parents, they're patting up yards. They don't have no degree.
Exactly.
So, like, why are you pushing me to go and do degree? Like, let's find
Because
a quicker way.
they want to show off to their church friends.
They want to show off.
It's a status symbol.
They want to put a picture up.
My
with their hat
son
on.
has a master's, a PhD, did it, but he works in McDonald's.
They want to put a
But you
picture
don't tell
up
them that.
with their hat on.
They're not going to tell them that part. They're not going to tell them
But
that
quickly,
part.
before we get into like your musical journey, because there's so many layers to you.
But
bro.
there's
Like,
so
we could be
many, bro.
talking-
There's so many stuff to get
I
into.
just wanted to touch on something just on that prison thing because I've noticed it and I've heard people talk about it, yeah, that when man get out of jail, there's a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or a
do that
G-Wagon
when they
waiting.
pop the bottle.
They pop bottles. But let's say a man graduates now, that Rolls Royce
Nobody
is not
popping
there
no
with his
bottle.
boys. Or he gets a new business. His boys aren't there. Like, what is it about us here that glamorizes that thing of, why are man getting Rolls Royces coming out of prison?
Because how our chakras is set up, we human beings gravitate to lower vibrations.
Yeah, I'm hearing
So
this before.
you're more prone to be your lesser self. Your lesser self is that's why they created these. Because they know we're more prone to be our lesser selves.
That's mental.
You're always gonna engage in something you don't need to engage in. That's as human beings. And you're gonna be like, well, I'm just looking in it.
Yeah.
Next thing that you're stuck.
I'm just overlooking.
You're overlooking.
So basically, the idea of how the streets set it up, part of the trickery of the charade is you survive prison. Yeah, you bring that Rolls Royce, but nobody's telling you that when that Rolls Royce have been rented for the day, you see, after we go and get you a haircut, pay 1-2 tracksuits, get you some clothes, whatever not.
We got to
and
pay
you
for
get
this.
dropped off. You ain't even got oyster the next day.
Nothing.
You're ringing around trying to work out how Uber works. That Rolls Royce is not going to be outside your house.
It's not going to be there.
It's a facade.
It's a big facade. They even add strippers now. Have
You're
you
better
seen?
off giving me a train ticket to get home because that's more realistic to what my life's gonna be like. now that I'm out. So in terms of like why do we, and here's the reality of it, nobody cares about the truth because the lie is more entertaining.
Yeah.
So the truth is the kid in school that's doing the right thing, we'll just call him a geek. Nerd. Look at this nerd. Nerd. He's not actually a nerd. He's actually a smart kid.
Yeah.
But because we're more prone to being our lower selves. And every day we have to, like, I battle that every day. My lower self. Like, I might get a reaction. I want to say something to someone. I realize what I'm about to say to my lower self, so I didn't put myself back.
You put yourself back.
Like, I'm not going to say that's my lower self.
It's like being aware
It's
of
being aware of
your
it.
actions.
So the prison thing, the whole accolade of coming outside, Rolls Royce. That's what the people that have done real birds, they don't have no Rolls Royces waiting for outside. We come home and just want to take our kids to the park.
Yeah.
You want to do like the things you've missed. You want to catch up on the things you've missed.
Yeah, no one ain't got time for no flipping road and drop me off to put me in more depression when his car leaves.
This man ain't been living yet.
And I'm like looking in my pocket, and that's
Nothing.
the thing. And that's what would make, and again, it's part of the enticing because it's
They
a
make you
game.
jump back into it now.
You're like, bro, like I need to. This needs to be every day for me.
So that means I have to do to get back in that
Fall
role.
straight back into that.
It's the same thing. Any of these restaurants you go to, like I'm
tired of them.
I'm a food connoisseur. I love food. Love food. You probably tell by the size of me. I like food. However, most say you go and get, I don't know, steak and chips. Bro, there's a butcher's in Woolwich, fam. Get a kilo of rump steak for less than £10. Yeah? Grab a couple, yeah?
Yeah. And
Make it how you like it.
Yeah.
If you see what you spend, so it's where your life is and where you are.
Where you are.
There might be days where I might be like, okay, cool, I don't mind eating out. Like going somewhere and eating out, but it's like, for some other days, it's like, I'm happy I know how to cook.
Yeah,
When you got
hundreds.
kids, who's taking all these kids' restaurant? Honestly. Who's taking all these kids' restaurant?
As a once in a while
When
thing,
you got
man.
kids, you think I'm taking you? Yeah. No. We might do it for your birthday.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
My son's telling me I want to go to the Shard. It's like, yeah, we'll do that for your birthday.
The Shard?
yeah, and I'm thinking, where do you even hear
Where
that
do you
from?
even hit the shot? That's what I'm thinking, like, bro, the
You
shot.
can't hide anything from these
You
kids.
get what I'm saying? And I take him down, we're
Wow.
sitting around looking at it, and he's looking at the menu like, that this menu's kind of dead. I said,
Yeah.
you want to come to the Shard though?
This is
Shard
shard
saying.
food.
It's hard for you. So I think you got to be practical with your life and be realistic to where you are and what level you are in life. So I think that's where sometimes, like, when I was coming home, you couldn't tell me you're going to pick me up in a Rolls Royce.
I was like, nah, send me the bread for that.
Like, what?
I'd rather just run me the
Where
bread
you get
for
the money
that.
for the Rolls Royce and you like give money to my mum this whole time? I've been
Yeah.
away.
See, they don't put no money on
No,
my
I bought my
books.
son no birthday present. Well, you want to turn up in a Rolls Royce? Don't try and
Royce.
trick me. You see me? I get offended by stuff like that. You're just trying to trick me now. Like, you just got me down and said, like, you know what? I've done nothing for my man, it's all bird. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick him up in a Rolls Royce. He's going to forget about everything. You got me down as like a
They
proper,
want
like,
you. They want you to
like
come
a
and work.
clown.
They want you to jump back on.
Yeah.
They want you to jump back on. That's why they're doing all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
they got you that. And another thing as well.
Streets
Don't get
crazy.
taken for a soldier right here. I'm talking to all, especially my young African brothers. We come from a continent of heart. So we just move and step a certain way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're going to have people around you, they're going to use that heart and to their benefit. Now look around you. A lot of the local bad boys you hear about, their badness is not based on what they did, it's based on what they can get people to do.
To get people to do. Yeah. That's a mad thing.
Don't be getting soldiered off out here. Like, I got to the point where I had to realize, hold on, man's got me down as a soldier.
Man's a worker, you know.
Yeah.
Man's a worker.
I'm like, blood, these men have got me down as a soldier.
Not even a lieutenant.
Expendable.
Expendable, yeah. Man could just dispose
no one
of man
cares.
anytime.
And it hurts.
That's mad.
I'm not a soldier, I'm actually a general. They got me down
Man's
as a
a man to
soldier.
the general.
But it comes down to how you're interacting. And remember this, time is something. There's giving your time to people, there's investing your time into people.
Yeah.
Invest it wisely.
No,
Amen.
100%.
So I might give you my time, but it not be investment. But then, so you have to separate between people. I'm just giving you my time.
Yeah.
And I'm investing
my
the time.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with giving your time to people. Depending, you can give it, but investing your time, whole different things. So a lot of the times I realize I'm investing myself into dynamics that's not completely conducive for me.
Yeah.
Hence, allowing people to have a perspective of my man's a soldier. Maybe it's because I reacted first, or maybe because I'm the loudest one, or maybe because you know. They hate, you know what I'm saying? They hate you.
Yeah.
Man call you when the guy raving and that.
Just to get
No other time.
no other time. Only
When the guy raving,
raving.
they're calling you. It would take a couple raves for you to go, hold on a minute. These man don't actually check for me.
Take
like
man
that.
for
Why
a
do you keep
bodyguard.
Yeah, literally.
No. You know what? You know what?
SIA
You know what? He's 100% right, innit? Because I'm not gonna get into it, but I went through a phase like growing up, like there's certain people that man was cool, if you understand. But it was quite like, how can I explain it? It's like I'm the type of person where me and you don't need to be from the same like mom or dad for me to see you as a brother.
Yeah,
you
facts.
understand?
I'm the same.
So if you and my brother done something and they're about to send you jail for what he's done, I'm gonna say he needs to go jail.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna watch you go and suffer for something my brother done because he's my blood.
Yeah.
So you know what? Man will snake Vic anyways.
Yeah.
Like, he's my brother.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't do that.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
treat everyone the same. You understand? And I got through a point where like I'm that, you know, like everyone likes me, whatever. And then sometimes situations might happen. I'm the first one they're calling. So I'm thinking, yo, like, why you not calling your brother? Like, kind of, what is it? Because is it kind of, you know, that man will get everyone to ride out.
Got one down as a soldier.
You understand? And bro, that really hurts.
It hurts.
You feel used because it's like, bro,
like what? Like everyone,
you don't call me when it's time to make bread, but you call me when it's time to...
At least you're useful for something.
Nah, but I don't want to be used in this instant.
Here's the thing about it, when that don't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work when... I have to stop and say, hold on a minute. A lot of the dramas, man, it's not even my own
But
drama.
you're a drama.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not a man that would even call anybody.
Yeah, you do your own thing yourself.
I've got to step on my own. I don't know, I'm not going to... These men always call me. All the enemies I've got.
Of the next man's beef.
Man did an audit.
He done his own...
I'm not even there. Hold on a minute. When I deep it, me and these men ain't never had nothing. Because I keep jumping in my man's thing.
Yeah.
And here's the key thing about it. I learned this never to anyone out there. Do not jump in people's quarrels. Please don't do that because you know how much times it's happened to me where I've jumped in to defend someone, they've both become cool, and I'm the guy that got involved that had nothing to do with it.
Because bear in mind, you're probably the one that knocked the brother out anyway. So now
it's
the
on
beef
me.
is now with you now. Yeah, it's on you now.
And then the guy that was defending, he's like, he said to me, yeah, you man need to allow that. I said, brother,
This is your problem.
brother.
Hey, man said,
How are you just cozy out of this thing over there with a martini chilling, and I'm over here? I can't. You know what I'm saying to you?
Oh, man.
I'm in the dance, edgy and that. I got gloves in my back pocket.
yeah.
You're over there in loafers. You get me?
Shaking a leg.
No socks.
Yeah.
Look at him saying the shirt unbuttoned at the top. He's living his life.
And
He's
you're
not
the
thinking
guy
about his
that's watch your
safety.
back.
And I'm over here in the corner looking around. It's like, okay.
Oh, man.
So don't get soldiered up because when you
Listen.
like, it's like they say one of the laws of power is do not be too quick to display your talent.
Yeah.
Learn to just, you know, like you start
Observe.
something slow, like someone will tell you something you already know about, you pretend it's the first time you hear it.
Yeah. I did that a
Slow
lot.
down.
Play dumb.
That's mad.
Play dumb.
You start with that and eventually trickles into your behavior.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I always will not display it. Like, until last minute, then you can get a display out of it. But because what it is it brings, sometimes your confidence brings out other people's inferiority.
Wow.
And sometimes your confidence is not based on what you say, just you walking in the room.
Yeah.
Like,
The aura,
your
yeah.
presence. God, why is my man hair, fam? You become that better. Every time you walk in, man just upset with, they don't know why. They just don't like you being here. A man will have an event, I don't even like my man. Why don't you like my man? Because I just don't like my man, innit?
That's so true.
mad.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of that. There's a lot of guys I don't like, but we've never spoken.
But why?
I don't know. Now you've said it. I
there
don't
must
know.
be something, man.
You know what I think he's on? He's on comes from a place of... He's
If they're
always the Mr.
outshining.
Popular guy.
Yeah.
So when he
If a guy
smells
walks in the room,
Main character syndrome.
So you know what?
If a guy walks in the room,
Funny
I
enough,
do.
yeah. Remember when we went to that shoot and that guy came in? You just didn't like him
Which one? Which shoot?
for Canada.
treasure dress.
Yeah. And he's like, I didn't like her. Like, what?
Yeah, I remember
Because
that.
he's too nice. I'm like, what the hell?
He was taller. He had long hair.
He fits more of the description of the influencer than him. I said, but why though? This guy's cool. I just don't like the way he's
No, I think what it was, it just made you question, am I good enough for this?
I just don't like tall guys.
At least you're honest, though.
No, I'm honest. I can hold myself accountable.
That's proper sick. There's a lot of people that don't like me, but just wouldn't say it.
Yeah.
And if you ask them, why do you like my man? It's the same thing you just said. Every time he comes in and like so smiling and that.
Man's always
Can't stand
smiling.
my man.
always happy.
He's always, my man always coming, every time I see my man smiling and that. And the man is switching from the smile to something else. True, he's got two muscles and I think he can always smile.
He's probably on race. He's probably on steroids. That's why I don't like him.
Using steroids
Probably
in that,
using
man.
steroids.
It's like, I didn't even say a word.
Yeah, you know.
It's like sometimes, and I got in trouble about that all the time. Like, you know, being artists, everybody, like, your peers, you're dealing with like an egocentric kind of situation. So like you said about the brotherly thing, I'm a person where if you call me for your thing and say, yo, Vic, I got to shoot, I need you to come and help me, assist me. You see, when I come there, I'm going to move like a nice shoot.
Man's gonna own the
My
show.
brother's thing.
So I need to make
So
sure.
I'm not going to come and halfway like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
No.
I'm gonna do every position. And some people misconstrue that to you just taking all the limelight. I'm just a hands-on team player. I can play every role. From the producer to the engineer to the A&R to the, I can play every role. So when
That's a gift.
So when you call me, no, I'm gonna play every role, but some people don't know how to deal with a guy that can play every role.
They feel like they're trying to outshine. They
feel
want to
like
try
you're
and take
trying
the
to
shine.
outshine. I've been in situations
Yeah.
where it's impossible to even look at outshine, like whether it's film sets, whether it's, and you'll make people feel inferior, and it makes you feel weird because you're like, brother, like I'm actually just supporting you on some genuine. That's like, I can't believe you feel.
But you know what it is? Some people are not secure in themselves. And that's where that comes from. Because if you really truly know who you are and you know what you're capable of and you're happy with who you are, you're not gonna watch other people. I'm not gonna care what Vic is doing or what Sukali or what Uzi's doing. I'm gonna be happy for you. But when I know that my space is not fully secured or I might not be 100% think I've got the juice like that. Do you know what I mean? And somebody come around me and they're doing that. That's where that's gonna come from. I don't like him.
I mean, it's crazy, and a lot of the time, that's what the industry is like. I could tell you stories, like, say, for example, I'll give you an example. I'll use you lot. He calls you for a video shoot. He says, yo, bro, come, I need to help me with this video shoot. I'm directing the video. I know you normally charge, but these men ain't got a budget like that. We're doing this for the love. He's like, you know what? He's my guy. You drive a couple hours. Go link him. Right? Why they want you to come there? Because they know you act. So they want you to play a role as well in the video.
Yeah.
We ain't got no peace. But you're like, nah, come on, it's love. You go there, you help, co-direct, you jump in it, act, whatever not. Big production. You tell your kids, like, yo, I done this thing the other day, secret thing, like, it's airing and so. You watch it together. Sitting there watching it. This video comes on. Kids say, where's your bit, Dad? He said, nah, it's coming up.
It's coming.
Don't
go toilet.
The credits are rolling, but nah, there must be a part. It's coming.
So now the whole thing goes through. You don't see your part in it at all.
Man.
It's out, released. Nobody phoned you and said nothing to you. But it's your guy's shoot.
Mad.
So you hit your guy and go, yo, what go on? He says, rah, the people who done the shoot for, they didn't want you in it.
Huh?
So now you're thinking...
Come again.
You're right. So you're hot, yeah? So now you're thinking, I was chatting to them, man, though. Everything seemed cool.
Yeah.
So now you say to him, okay, cool, don't worry about it. I beg you, the bit I done though, send me something, let me see how that looks.
Yeah.
He says to you, but I can't even send you that, like it's long. We'll just move on from that. How you do? How
you do with that?
How do you do with that?
You can't ask him.
That's a man. No, he's gonna go.
I'll be upset, bro.
Yeah,
He'll go off.
He's riding out.
Go off.
You can't ask him. He's
That was
riding
my
out.
time. I drove there.
He's riding out.
2 hours there, 2
2
hours
hours.
back.
He's riding
there
out.
for the whole day. How would you?
I'll be
Mad.
upset, bro.
Mad.
And these are simple miscommunications that happen in the industry regular. And then what would happen is something like that would happen. It's happened to me. And then when I'm like, oh, you people have me down as a small boy.
Yeah.
You think
Play.
I'm a small boy.
Is it for play?
So now you display something. Oh, why is Vic going on like that?
Yeah.
Now people want to ring you and tell you to allow it. I hate that stuff.
hate
Passive
it.
aggressive.
Gaslighting.
Every
When
action
someone
and the
starts
reaction,
stuff.
Why you not deal with the fact that where you done wrong? Why have you not acknowledged that part?
Now I'm moving mad. So
Now you're the bad guy.
And this is the problem with just knowing yourself. So what that teaches me is with human beings, it's like sometimes logic doesn't work.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm not even gonna apply logic.
Yeah.
Because I know you're not coming from a place of logic. So you just
no point.
And that should help you navigate. That's why I'm very selective. Yes, I'm very supportive of everything that happens industry-wise, but I'm very selective because I'm aware that no matter what happens, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because the moment someone could be raising their voice to me in a room and I'm trying to talk to them calmly, see the moment I raise mine.
Yeah.
Problem.
Oh.
He's going mad.
Tell him calm down. It's like, yo, brother, my man's been wigging out for the last 20 minutes. You don't want to react like that. But the moment, Kobe, come here.
Kobe Bryant.
Too much cables here.
Don't worry.
Wait.
Oh, wait, DD, the cable. Don't strangle this dog. Peter will be here.
Like, he's getting pissed off because we're not letting him talk. You know what I mean? Like, I think he man just been talking for ages. When's my turn?
So it's like, it's about you learn your limitations. I used to find myself in a lot of those situations where I'd go and give my all to a situation and just feel like
You didn't get.
I get small boyed off. And
I've
then
been there many times.
Does it
Vic.
make you? Those situations? Does it make you not want to help people less, or you're still?
It makes me want to help people more the right way.
Okay, right,
Because
right.
it's like, that's why I give up so much a lot of information, because what am I gonna keep it to myself or what?
Yeah.
Like,
No point.
like who am I out there? I think it's for me to keep it all to myself.
Yeah.
I feel special and stand on some pedestal. It doesn't work like that, pardon me, because we share information here.
Shout out Amaka, Andrea, and Obi. They're steady working, so we balling like Kobe.